Hi everybody. I wanted to share a video because I recently posted God has humbled me and he has forgiven me. And there's a big meaning behind that. Like I went through something really hard recently. And I kept to myself. I was going to share it. I didn't mind like letting everyone know. I just didn't because I still didn't know what was next, and I wanted to be clear about that. So I was in my master's program. In my first class, I did not pass. I failed because I was behind. In like the second week, I am doing it all online, so I got behind. And there's like 3 assignments a week, and I just while still trying to do one assignment, I was trying to do the next assignments, and I had to read for those, and each chapter was on a theory, plus I needed 6 resources outside of the book, so it was like a lot of reading, a lot of time to write what they were asking me, and really understanding everything that I read, which I do. It just took a lot longer than, you know, these chapters are like super long. And once I got behind, my teacher was okay. I like communicated that I'm just trying to work on this, and I'm still active in the class because online you have to participate, like actively post on other students, and like, there's 3 assignments a week. So I'm like, I think after the second week I was struggling, and this is 2 months of a course. So I remember the first assignment I was behind on, and I spent like 2 weeks on that because I kept trying to read for the next assignment coming up, and I was even late for that one. And one assignment had 3 theories, and that's 3 chapters I have to read, plus other resources, whatever. It was just, then the next one was on, the next theory. So there's like, each week there's 3 assignments and one huge assignment at the end of the week, which is 100 points. Then the others are 5 points, but I did them all, like tried to do them all. I mean, I didn't do them all. That's why I failed, because I couldn't complete like half the work in the class. And it wasn't the work that I did that was bad. It was like good, 100 points, I did good on those assignments, but it just took a long time. And it was really hard for me because I value education, and I didn't feel like it was, obviously time management was the issue, like, and I struggle with that big time. I'm not even looking at the camera, I'm sorry, I'm just like thinking of the process that I went through. And I was gonna share like the day it happened. The next day I was like crying with Ben there, and just like, it's over, I couldn't do this. And like a week prior to it being over, I knew it was impossible for me to catch up, but I just kept trying, and work was so great. They like gave me days off and half days and everything like that. And my family came in town that last week I was in my class, so I had to sacrifice like seeing them and saying no to things, like throughout, like, because I had to do school. I kept saying I have school, which I really did. And it was like, I just kept trying to work on assignments I was still working on, and then being active and in the course by participating, because I needed to do online, like comment on other students and like do the work that was coming up, so like I wouldn't be so far behind. But I had a plan to like read these chapters and then do these last like maybe 300-point assignments. I couldn't finish, so that's like, and there was a couple 5-pointers, and it was so hard. And then I didn't know what was going to happen. I remember praying like the day I knew was over. Like, I submitted the work I was working on, all great, like 100-point, like 100%, whatever. I did really good on those assignments. So it wasn't like me, in the work that I did, it was just me not being able to finish the work that I had. And, Min asked, like, could I do this again? Like, if I had the same course, or like, and I was like, yeah, I think I would be better, like, read in the beginning, and my time management would have been better, I didn't know. I really thought it was over. Like, my master's I just started was gone. Like, I was like not sure what to do now. Like, what's gonna happen? Maybe I knew it was for a reason. Like, there's something, maybe there's some other reason. I don't know. Like, why I am out. Like, maybe there's another school that's better or for me, or maybe, I don't know. There was just other things I was thinking of. I thought that I was suspended for a year. So, and maybe from the program, because Kaiser helps pay a little bit for my master's, which is unbelievable already. So I was at a point where, like, just trusting whatever came, like, I paid for the consequence of being behind. And I was sad, of course, it was gone, but I was also trusting that, like, God, like, whatever was coming, I mean, trusting that I will be okay. I don't know, me and Min want to have kids, so maybe I thought, like, oh, or maybe that's the plan, and maybe that still will be the case, and I think after this consequence I paid, I'm going to be better with time management too. I'm not going to be late anymore. So for a week, I was just processing this. Didn't really share very much because it's kind of like no one really shares the negative stuff that goes on in your life, like I didn't feel like a failure, but I actually failed the class, I mean, I felt bad. Not about myself, like it wasn't like, it was just that, I don't know, maybe it would have, I thought of sharing, like it didn't matter to me that, like, sometimes things don't work out like you think, and I was just believing that there was a reason, or I did kind of feel at one point that, like, now that I'm not in school though, I don't get to go to that next, it takes me longer to get to the next step, whatever that was, and in counseling and a career where this is going, and I felt like school gave me a purpose, like, this counseling in the end, like, I need a master's to work in the field. I thought of if there's any way I could work in the field now, with just a bachelor's. And anyways, so that's what happened to me for, like, the past month. I was just going through this. I spoke with the counselor at Kaiser, and, like, this past week, like Tuesday, and she said that Ben Hunnell, because I got on that call with her, that she's going to reinstate me because she, understands that, you work and you go to school, and she's seen me, my whole bachelor's, they helped me out, and I got really good grades, and, like, this is a one-time thing, and, like, she just said that within a week, Kaiser's gonna be able to reinstate you into the program again and help pay. And I was like, wow, thank you. Like, really? I was like, wow. All right. And I was trying to reach out to the counselors at Grand Canyon University, is the school I'm at. And they didn't even talk to me, and they sent me an email saying that yesterday I was back in the program and I started my class on Thursday, and I was like, it was Friday, right? So I was like already a day late. I'm like, crap. I know, but I'm pretty much repeating the same course, different teacher. Not that the teacher I loved that teacher. She was awesome. I loved how kind she was throughout the whole time. It was like I kept communicating with her, and it helped me, and then I remember also that same teacher said she's never seen a student with such perseverance like me. I was like, wow, thanks. Like, because I didn't give up till the end, although I knew it was hard and probably not gonna happen. I just kept trying, and so pretty much I'm saying that, like, my school, like, I feel like I'm going to be different. The time management, and I thought it was over. Like, so I can't believe it's here. It's already back. It was so much ease. And, so everything that I went through this past month was for nothing. The worry, like, what now? Like, just trusting God and like everything. And it worked out. My dad says worrying works. But it's like, I know that it was God with me the whole time and just forgiving me, for like giving me another chance in school. And it's humbled me, like, because my education, I value it so much. And it was like kind of, hard that it was done. Like, what now, and like, and it made me like feel humbled, no joke. Like, I feel like it's been a blessing. I've got to reflect on the entire process of my education and like just how Kaiser is always like helpful and such a great place. I mean, me working there, thank you God, like it's such a great place to work, like great benefits, like good coworkers, and then men being supportive in whatever happened. And I didn't share it with many people, but the people I shared with, like, I was gonna be okay no matter what happened. And I think that was like something that like I'll never forget. Like, I just I gave my future to God, like whatever, happens. And I wasn't thinking at all that it was I was gonna get to repeat the course and get back in the program with Ben Hunnell, like helping me still. Like, I really don't know how this all happened, but I'm grateful. And it's like really taken me down a notch and like get to redo. I get to redo. I get to try again, and I'm going to be better now. It's like, it's probably something I needed because I can't be late, anymore. And I don't want to. I never wanted to, but it's like I will be better. And it's not like I'm going to copy and paste those assignments over, I mean, I already did those assignments, but it's like I've already read chapters too. Like, so I know those. I'm like half, like I'm like grateful for this opportunity to try again, I will be better. And and it's not all over. I don't know if I'm going to share this, but I'm just want to make a video to remember everything that happens, like, in my life. Like, I want to be God to lead me, like, every decision, I'm so grateful he's in my life and never left me and is always with me during those hard times and the good times. And during a pandemic, like, I worked throughout the whole time, and in the medical field, and I got married that same year, and I graduated that year, 2020, like, it was a tough year, but it also was a beautiful year in my life, like a big life event. And I was so happy to be in school again. And like, it just made me feel like the grace, the forgiveness, it really took me down a notch. No joke. All right, well, I have to get to my homework. Bye. Thanks for listening. Bye.